Welcome back, everyone. I'm Candace your rapid manifestation coach. And here on my channel, I teach you the easiest, simplest, lowest effort ways to manifest possible. Okay. If you're a member of this community, you know manifesting isn't complicated, it's simple. Okay. So in today's video, I just dropped a video where I said like steal my manifesting routine. And one of the steps in my routine is that I show up as the person who has my desire every single day, right? And what does this mean? Embodying the end state, living in the end. All of these things that we hear from law of attraction teachers, we hear it from law of assumption teachers, Neville Goddard, Abraham Hicks, like bloody, bloody, bloody. Everybody's saying these things. So I found that with my clients, this is something that a lot of people have the hardest time with. So I'm going to give you an exact step-by-step way to embody the end state, to live in the end, and show up as the person who has your desire. Okay, so let's get started. So let's talk about what it means to live in the end state, embody the end state, and how you can do it in the present moment, right? So as you know, we talk about timelines here on this channel a decent amount, right? But according to the quantum field, quantum physics, all of that, blah, 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 pretty much everything is happening now, okay? So this version of me now, who is, married, running this channel, working with a 100K job, salary job, whatever, exists now. The version of me who is still a teacher, right, at that school that was draining all of my energy, who is still a single mom living in my aunt's basement, that version of me exists now. And this other version of me who is, doing these other things that I have been planning and thinking in my mind, all these different versions of me, I'm trying to do present, past, future type of thing. All these versions of me actually exist now. Everything is happening all at the same time. This video is not like an Albert Einstein quantum physics video, but if you want to, please go and type that into YouTube. There are plenty of creators that are making in-depth videos on that. But that's the concept I need you to realize right now. So essentially, when you are living in the end state, it means that you are taking your conscious thoughts and you're realizing that, there is no concept of time. There is no past, present, and future. Everything is happening in the now. So you can decide right now which reality you are going to accept and live in and move yourself into. Now, aside from just that mental portion, right? Aside from just being able to say, this is something that I want and I know it's here. I know it's concrete. I know it's not going anywhere. You know what I mean? This is not just a wish, a desire, a dream that I have. No, this is something that's actually going to happen to me. Aside from that, having that mental aspect of living in the end, there's a second part where you can actually embody the end state and show up every day as a person who has your desire. Now, this is what that means and how to do it. There's the version of you now, right, who has a certain set of thoughts, beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors that align with who you are now. There's a version of you who has what you want, who has the wealth, who has the specific person, who has the relationship, who has that job, who has the social media success, who has the booming business, whatever it is that you want. There's that version of you as well. Now, that version of you has its own set of specific thoughts, beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors. And so the way that you can embody that end state, embody that version of you who has what you want, is to adopt those thoughts, beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors from this person. And what happens is that as you are adopting these thoughts, beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors, what's happening? You are essentially merging into that reality, right? If we're going to go back to the timelines and quantum fields or whatever, you are merging yourself into that reality. You are bringing this person's reality into your present moment. Okay. And so what's happening is that as you're becoming this person, right, the universe is going to give you what you are, what you expect, what you feel you're entitled to. And so now you're going to be receiving into your life, into your conscious reality. You're going to be receiving what this version of you expects, what they believe, what they are, what they're entitled to, which is all of those desires and those things that this version of you has. So the way that you do that is to identify, what is this person thinking? What are their attitudes about their life and about their desire? What are those attitudes now? How do those attitudes and thoughts affect their beliefs and their behaviors, right? So think about it like this. And I have a little exercise for you to do. I want you, okay, think about first, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Think about it like this. If you are starting out on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever, right? If you're first starting out, you might have the attitude of, or belief of this person of, man, I'm worried about putting myself out there. I wonder if people are gonna like this. Oh, let me check and see how many likes I got. Let me check and see how many views I got. Let me check and see, how many saves I got. Is anybody gonna buy my product? Let me just try to put it out there. Versus this person who's already successful, who already has a proven concept, who already has, engaged followers, and they're at a certain threshold that you wanted. This person, when they put their stuff out there, they say, oh, I know this is going to help people. I know people can't wait to hear from me. People are going to love this. I'm not even going to check on my views and comments because it's really going to be too overwhelming. I always get at least this many comments, so I like to just wait and let them pile up and then check them at the end for the most important ones. I know I'm going to get this many views. I know I'm going to have so many sales when I set this out there. You see what I'm saying? Do you see the difference? This person's kind of fearful, nervous, not knowing what's going to happen. This person is a lot more confident. They know that people want their stuff because they have already seen the response that they get. They've already seen that people are going to make tons of comments. They've seen that they're going to get tons of likes. They've seen that they're going to go viral. So they don't even worry about it. How are you approaching these things that you're doing every day? Are you approaching it from this mindset of, oh man, I hope, I'm nervous, I'm worried about? Or are you approaching it from this mindset of, oh yeah, I already know this is going to happen. I'm confident that this is going to happen. I'm actually going to set my processes up in a certain way in order to handle all the influx of new clients I'm going to get. You guys do you see the difference there? Watch how you're approaching things, what your attitudes and your beliefs are and your behaviors are, and transform them into the new version of you, into their attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors, okay? So how do you do that? How do you identify what thoughts and beliefs and behaviors they're going to have? Well, one way that you can do it is you can try to emulate people that already have it, right? You can look at someone who already has the success that you want and copy what they do. That's something that I've heard some teachers do. That's something that I've heard some clients say they've done and they've had great experience with. Personally, that's something I find hard to do myself, but I wanted to put that out there in case you can do that. You know what I mean? If you know someone in your real life who has attained the level that you want to attain, and whatever it is, money, love, career, whatever, emulate them, talk to them, ask them, about what they think, watch. If you don't know anyone, watch interviews of the people that already have what you want, that you are trying to reach the level that they're at. Watch interviews, take on their attitudes, take on their beliefs, take on their behaviors, okay? And watch what happens. Now, something that I do constantly that I want you guys to do right after this video is to ask yourself for your desire. Write this down on a sheet of paper, right? And, brainstorm. And from this, I want you to make a list of the things that you're going to do every day. Write down, when I have blank, whatever your desire is, when I have the SP, when I have the relationship, when I have a job where I'm making this amount of money, when I have the car, when I have, whatever it is, write it down. When I have blank, I will do blank. When I have this amount of money in the bank, I will create a budget that allows me to invest. I will research new investments for passive income. I will give away this amount of money every month. And from the things that you say, write down that list. So I just said that when I get this amount of money, I'm going to budget so that I can create, I forgot what I said, budget so that I can invest my money. I'm going to look for new investments so that I can have passive income, and I'm going to give away X amount of money. Well, if these are the things that future version of you is going to do when you have the wealth, you know what the fastest way to get to that future version is? To do these things now. So what does that mean that I'm going to do? I'm going to write these things down, make a budget, look for passive income investments, give away X amount of dollars per month. I'm going to write these things down, and every single day I'm going to take a tiny action to get myself working towards doing the things on this list. If I can't just do them period today, right? Maybe I can't give away that whole amount of money I wanted to give away because I don't have that much yet, but I'm going to start giving away something every month. And eventually I'm going to be able to give away that big lump sum of money. Maybe I can't purchase whatever I wanted to purchase for the passive income, but I can start researching it. I can research it today and plan for what's going to happen when I'm ready to, pull the trigger when I have all that money. I can create a budget today. No matter what amount of money you have, you can create a budget and create a space to make new investments. Becoming this person, giving yourself the behaviors of this person, is how you are going to embody the end state, and you are going to show up every day and walk the walk and talk the talk. And the universe is then going to have to just reflect that back to you and give you more, right? Law of vibration, law of attraction. That's what you're putting out there, then that is what you are going to receive. And you are going to much, much, much more rapidly become that version of you who already has the desire that you want. I hate when I get to the end of the video, to make the good points. You know what I mean? I might put this in the middle of I might edit it and put it in the middle of the video. Y'all know I hate editing my videos, but this was a good point. When I have the, specific person, I am going to be like so much more happy and confident. I'm going to start, going to the barbershop. I'm going to start going to the nail salon. We're going to do all these fun couples dates, but that's not until I get the specific person that I want. Why are you waiting? Give that stuff to yourself now. Go to the barbershop now. Look up new haircuts that you want now. Look up new hairstyles, nail designs that you want now. Whatever's going to make you feel confident. Don't have anyone to go on a couples date with? So what? Research them, plan them out. Go on couples dates and couples activities, but just go with a friend. The platonic relationships that you cultivate in your life, whether it's with a friend, whether it's with your family members, these relationships count when it comes to experiencing love and bringing more love into your life. The more love that you have, the more love that you're giving out, no matter to who, whether it's like a friend group, a best friend, a sister, a brother, mother, whatever, niece, no matter what, the more love that you're giving out, the more that you're going to receive. And it doesn't matter what form you're giving it out. It can come back as romantic love, especially if that's what you're affirming for. You guys, it is not difficult to embody the end state. Write down, when I have blank, I will do blank. Give yourself that list and start attacking that list today. Now, am I still your manifesting routine? I say that one's linked in the bio below, but I say use micro actions. And I say micro actions because it doesn't take much, y'all. You do not have to do anything in great leaps and bounds in order to get where you want, right? Just movement a little bit from you, a little bit of effort, a little bit of spark from your end is going to generate a 10 times return, from the universe on the other end when it comes to giving you what you want. That's why all you need is a little momentum. Say your affirmations, use gratitude, and embody the end state, and you will get your manifestations. I mean, it will blow your mind how fast your manifestations start to come in once you combine these three things. I talk about these three things in my last video if you did not watch it on Steal My Manifesting Routine. But yes, this is how you embody the end state. This is one of the easiest ways. Okay? Ask yourself these questions. Use these behaviors to get up every day and act accordingly. Now, something else that I do, I like to write a story about myself, right? So I like to say a day in the life, basically. When I already have what I want, I'll sit there and I'll write, I'm now thinking as the person that I have what I want. Every day, this is a day in my life now that I have blah, 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 blah. So I'll write that story. And when I get up in the morning, I'll read it to myself every single day, just to remind myself, no, this is who you are now. You used to wake up and be in this like crazy rat race, getting the kids together, barely grabbing coffee on the way out as you taking to school and having to rush back home and log in for your job. No. You're not that person anymore. You're the person who, you don't work for anyone. You don't have a certain time that you log in. So you wake up at ease. You get the kids ready. Sometimes you can even make breakfast for yourself. You have plenty of time to make that Starbucks run. Come home. Look at your, beautiful home that's nice and organized and clean because you have all the time in the world, right? Like, I write this story about myself and I'm just like, so chill, like whatever. I have everything I need. It's so amazing. And I just remember that, so that when I wake up in the morning and I am rushing and I am getting irritated, getting the kids out to school because I'm like, oh my God, I got to log in at this time. I remember, oh no, everything's easy. Everything, I don't have anything to worry about. I have everything I need. I don't have to worry about rushing to log into this job, right? You just remind yourself. So when you start to get out of that new character, go back to what you've written down and remember to embody the end state. I feel like this video was all over the place. I'm sorry, y'all. I need to start writing notes down, but so I can keep it organized. Maybe next time. See you later.